you can't reach great levels if you don't got a good mindset. Let me say, like, some folks, they say glass halfway full, halfway empty. You gotta have a good mindset, because if you don't think you can make money, you can't do it. You gotta believe in your own self.
You learn how to use AI the right way, it's going to be so beneficial to you, to helping you get access to funding. It sounds like you guys have like really narrowed it down on how to use it.
We all be studying the same people. Why not like show up to their classes? Because you're going to learn even more from it.
So a lot of times we want access to this grant funding, and we want access to opportunities to take our business to the next level, but we won't make an initial investment into our own vision and our own brand.
Just start writing your book, just starting your business, start opening your mind, entrepreneurship. One of the things that we teach inside the book is the 4 ways people earn money, because you can't know which one you want to do if you don't know all of them.
What are some things that you plan to do when you get access to more grant funding? Because there's more grants out there for you. Welcome to another episode of Access Granted, where I give you exclusive access to entrepreneurs that are killing it in their industry. Today, I'm extremely excited because I get to share my table with 3 young youth entrepreneurs that are killing it. They're out here, they're making a difference, making an impact. Welcome to Access Granted, Boss Brothers. How are you guys?
Amazing.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm excited. The last couple of events that I've been to, you guys have been there talking about the amazing books that you have. And I said, you know what? I need them on my show. I need them on Access Granted. I love just pouring into young entrepreneurs, but I know there's so many other entrepreneurs that might want to start a business. So what better way to encourage them than to have other young entrepreneurs that are already doing the same thing? So thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. So tell me, let's dive in. Can you tell me a little bit about Boss Brothers and how you guys got started?
So I'll say we've been doing this for a long time. Our parents, they've been planning this for a long time, like ever since like 2010. And our brother wasn't born until 2011. And I was born in 2013. And my other brother was born in 2013. So they've been planning it since then. But we really started like writing books and studying all these other entrepreneurs in 2020 all the way to 2023, because that's when we published our first book. But what made us want to like write books and be able to make our own money, make an impact, and change other children's and other grown-ups' lives was like every time we come back home, our dad will still be at work, or he'll either just be tired when we get home. So we didn't get to spend too much time with him because he was always working or tired. And we were either asleep then. So we didn't get to spend too much time with him. So we thought if we come up with our own product and be able to make our own money, our dad won't even have to work that much. And we can change other people's lives and have fun with it.
And we was already we already had the entrepreneur mindset before we even start writing books. Cause before the books, we already was creative. Like we was drawing. Me and Primm do origami now, and we like doing painting, and we used to sell them to our family members.
That's so dope. So I remember, I used to have a daycare center, and I remember my daughter telling me one day, I was working and I had the daycare, and I told her, when you get older, I'm going to pass down the daycare to you. And she told me, I don't want that daycare because you always work, like you're always tired. And I remember her telling me that, and me realizing that I got to do something different, right? So, it was taken away from me being a mom. It was taken away. I was tired. I wasn't cooking healthy meals. And so I love that you guys made the decision that you were going to start a business so that your dad could be there, more, so you could have more hands-on support, more hands-on relationship with your father. That's super exciting. And now your book is taking you like all over the world. You guys are in Atlanta. What's some other places that you've been and some other events that you've attended to market and advertise your book?
Some events that we be normally doing. So we're from Jackson, Mississippi. And like some events that we'll do, we'll go speaking to schools, elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, college students, all kind of things. FCCLA was a big event at the Hilton Hotel. It was like a lot of people, and they invite us to come out there speaking. We perform songs, all kind of things. Okay. And when we go to Atlanta is like, it's a really good place because it's always a lot of things going on. Like you never gonna be bored in Atlanta, cause you got an event right now. That's why we came here to the podcast.
Yeah. I tell people Atlanta is like the hub for like entrepreneurs. Like there's always something going on here and always a way for you to connect with other people that are doing, making a lot of money in their business. Earlier you said you study other successful entrepreneurs. Who are some entrepreneurs that you currently look up to and that you study?
Well, it's actually a lot, but we be studying Mr. Nehemiah Davis, Mr. Him 500, Mr. Runway Billionaire,
CEO Man J.
Mr. Ascaf.
Alex with
Yeah,
energy.
really like
Cat,
everybody.
who's on your calls.
Yeah, really like everybody that be in the rooms where y'all be.
Yeah. Those are
Like
some of my
everybody.
favorites for sure.
Mr. David Sands too.
Yep.
There's a lot of people we can't even name them now.
That's amazing.
And another one thing, like before our dad, before we started making our books, we were studying a lot too. Like our dad would be reading audiobooks, listening to audiobooks, reading books.
Napoleon Hill too. We'll be listening to his he got like the little thing on YouTube where it'd be
That's
like
good.
an hour video, and it's like feeds your subconscious mind. We might go to sleep listening to that.
That's good.
Because you actually get smarter by just like listening to something.
That's powerful.
If you're not paying attention to it.
That's powerful. Well, how does, studying some of these successful entrepreneurs help you out now? When we're in school, they teach us all these things, education, and they teach us about people who have done things, but never really like entrepreneurship. So how does studying somebody like Nehemiah Davis help you in your business and what you're doing?
So I would say because he's already successful, so why not study the most successful in the rooms? Why not do that? Because they're already working. They're already doing the blueprints for everybody. So why not just study that so we can become even better than them, and we can like collaborate with them too, so we can like spread the word even more.
Do you know that I tell grown-ups that? Like what you just said, I tell my grown-ups in my community sometimes, like you have to find, there's one of my favorite books, it's called Who Not How. And it talks about, finding somebody that's already successful and following their blueprint. And so I love that at just you're 11?
Yes, ma'am.
You're at 11 years old. You already know. And that's super exciting to hear, but it goes back to having amazing parents too, like having parents that pour into your vision and encourage you. When you go to these events, how are you really marketing your business and marketing your book? Because some people go to networking events or they go to their vendor at different events and they don't really market their business the right way. But every time I go to these events, I see you guys, you're up, you're in the audience, you're out, we're not just sitting at your table. So what are some things that you do to market your book?
So look, we got a whole book about learning to market. And like some of the things that we do marketing, like let's say for investors, for an example, or podcast summit, everybody got all these booths, hundreds of booths, thousands of booths. If everybody inside their booth, and everybody gonna make a certain amount of money. But you walking around like we were doing, selling our books to everybody. We're selling to the vendors. We're selling to the people that work there. We're selling to everybody. So everybody gonna have our book. And if they don't buy the book because they didn't get it, you probably ain't see them with it.
Wow. How many books do you have?
9.
9 books. And your books talk about topics that, what do your books talk about?
So basically, but our books topic mostly about entrepreneurship and mindset, because you can't reach great levels if you don't got a good mindset. Like let me say, like some people, they say glass halfway full, halfway empty. You gotta have a good mindset, because if you don't think you can make money, you can't do it. You gotta believe in your own self, because it could like 8 billion plus people in the world. If everybody in the world believe in you, but you don't believe in yourself, it ain't gonna make no difference. You gotta believe in your own self.
That's good. That's powerful. So with Boss Brothers, how did you guys like really truly get started with Boss Brothers? I know your parents had the vision, but what was the first like step that you took to make this an actual book, like your very first book?
So one of the people that we learned from, I don't know if you heard of Kristen Swain Bates. You have heard of her?
Yes.
So she make her own books. She got like a lot of books. She got her own Facebook group teaching like from start to finish with a self-publishing. So one of the people that we learned from is her. That's how we published our first book, because the first book was a lot of trial and error, learn to earn. We got the idea like 2020, but we didn't publish it till like 2022 because it was our first book. But once you got to our second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh, all them, then they became easier.
That's good.
That's like making your first $1 million. Once you make the first $1 million, it's already easier.
Let's go. I love that. I love that. So now you launch your first book, you get your first book, and you see that it's successful, right? What are some things that you did with that first book to really like put it out there?
So, and believe it or not, when we first came with our first book, we wouldn't get no sales because we published through Amazon. Amazon, they take away like a certain amount of money. You got to get out there and sell the book on your own. That's why we tell people to buy the ebook instead of going to Amazon sometimes. Or, yeah, we show up to events, all kind of things. We from Mississippi. They got the North Park Mall with the mall, with the Mississippi Book Festival, the parades, tailgates. They got tailgates right now. We was at one of them tailgates like last week. You gotta like be in everybody's face.
Yeah.
So we've been on the news, WABT, WLBT, WJTV. Like we really out there.
I love that.
We gotta do the same thing for Atlanta. It's gonna only get bigger.
Yeah, that's dope. That's so dope. In Tennessee, because I'm in Tennessee. So we got to get you guys in. Yes, we got to get you guys in Tennessee more. So, I tell people all the time, you have to think of different strategies. There are some people who, they launch their first book or they put their first product out there and they're not successful and they feel like giving up. But you guys didn't give up. You figured out another strategy to make it happen. So then you do your second book and now you're at 9 books, working on 10. Congratulations on that. 10 books that you have launched together. What would be, if there's a kid entrepreneur out there, a youth entrepreneur, or even an adult, and they're watching this and they're like, I want to do this, but I'm scared. What advice do you have for them?
So the advice that we have is you just got to do it because the only way to do it is to do it.
That's good.
And one of the quotes I came up with not too long ago is, you got to dig through the mud to reach the sand.
Let's go. That's powerful. That's outstanding.
And if not everybody who's watching understands what that means, it means like you got to dig through the mud. You got to go through hard times to go to the nice times and everything.
That's good.
Because, like the sand, the beach, and people relax there. You can relax once you're done.
Well, yeah. If you want to like start your own business, like you think about being scared, you gotta believe in your own self. Like some people, they may not give you motivation, but you gotta look for that validation in your own self. And if there's like something that you want to do, you gotta learn from somebody else that's doing it. If you want to start your own clothing brand, you want to become an author, just go on YouTube, like look up how can I do this, how can I do that, because it'll like give you some information that you may need.
So, are you're not in school, right?
No, we're homeschooled.
Okay, that's amazing. Because I know sometimes just being out on the road, it takes you away from school. Have you guys always been homeschooled or just okay?
And that's one thing I like about homeschool too, because like if we wasn't homeschooled, we wouldn't be here right now. So we've been at school, so
Yeah.
we get to travel more, be able to go make our own money.
You would have missed an opportunity. You would miss out on opportunities.
And that same thing with Spurgo. Nehemiah Davis used to mentor him. Spurgo, he was saying like, when he was in school, he didn't have much time to do this right here, and we came back from school, he was tired, so we don't have to go through that right there.
That's good. That's good. So, how does being an entrepreneur, how does that work with like balancing homeschool and all of the other things that you guys have going on? Like, do you just dedicate Monday through Friday to homeschool, or is every day there's a focus on entrepreneurship as well?
It's every day, because all the events we go to, that's basically our homeschool too, because we need to know about the things that they're teaching at these events, so then we can put more effort in our business of things that we know. And since AI is being much bigger, AI can help out a lot too, like ChatGPT.
That's good. How are you using AI currently in your business?
Like yesterday, we was coming up with the cover for our 10th book. So my brother, he had an idea about like, he wanted to make it so we're standing right outside of a bank and we're holding money and everything and we're posing in front of the bank. Then I got on ChatGPT, typed that in and create an image, and it popped up, and then I printed it out.
Okay. So ChatGPT is helping you within your business as well. I love that.
And sorry to cut you off, but I think our seventh book, we wrote that one with AI too.
Okay.
AI wrote that book. And I think our second book, we use AI to write that one too.
So you guys have been leveraging, it's not new to the Boss Brothers, right? You guys have been using it in your business. That's amazing.
And like another thing, some people they might be like they don't like AI or they don't like this or her. I can understand it, but it's gonna be used anyway. So you guys see how you can benefit and see how you can use it.
I tell people that all the time. So with grants, you guys know I help entrepreneurs get grants for their business, and that's what we always tell them. Like, when you learn how to use AI the right way, it's going to be so beneficial to you, to helping you get access to funding. It sounds like you guys have like really narrowed it down on how to use it and how to, leverage it to your benefit. That's super powerful.
And also, we watching Lisa Little too. Should be teaching
That's my
AI.
girl. Yeah. That brings me to another point. So it sounds like you guys, and I see Kareem inside of my classes and stuff all the time, but you guys, not only do you listen to these entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, you show up in their courses and in their programs, and you're getting value to add to what you're doing. What makes you do that? Because there's a lot of kids who won't show up to a grant class and stay on there for 2 hours, or people who won't, go to an AI automation class and learn about AI, kids and adults. So what makes you really want to show up and go to these classes and these courses?
So a thing that I be doing, like, why not? We all be studying the same people. Why not like show up to their classes? Because you're gonna learn even more from it. And those are people that's like really locking in and going to it and getting to it.
And we know what we want to get to in the future too. We already know our goals. Our goals still 50,000 books, one of our best-selling books, Learn to Earn. And so, like, for us to do that, we gotta learn from the right people. We gotta stay in their faces, stay in the right environments. And we're from Mississippi, so our mission is to relocate here. Because we can do that. We can all be inside the rooms. And then we can be in the right environment all the time. Be able to sell our books. We'll be able to grow our business even more to like the full potential.
That's good. That's good. People always ask me when I'm moving to Atlanta, and I'm like, I don't want to move to Atlanta, but I do see the benefit, right? So if you're here, there's always somewhere for you to be. There's always something to do that caters to entrepreneurs. So you guys have a goal, like a mutual goal of relocating to Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am.
That's so dope. That's amazing.
Also, like the malls here, like the Lennox Mall, Cumberland Mall. We're thinking about getting our own booth there too.
Ooh.
Because you know how the mall be. They be hating a little bit when you go in there selling. They like you soliciting, you can't do this and that. So we're thinking about getting our own booth at the Cumberland Mall. Here's Sephora, Michael Kors, all them places where the people gonna buy our stuff. And the booth's like 5,000 right now. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's why the grants are so amazing, because grants is free money for your business. Because let's say we got a $5,000 grant, $10,000 grant, put that towards the booth. All our everything else we would sell would be a complete profit. That's like a real good investment.
That's it. That's amazing. That's amazing. You guys just received your first grant. $2,500, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about getting access to like your first grant opportunity?
I feel like the grants make me want to get another grant. 2,500 and to my 25,000.
Right.
I was watching one of your classes. You were like, you gotta make sure your business set up properly so you can receive it right. Cause one lady, I think she said she won like $50,000 like for what the grants, but she couldn't receive it because her business wasn't right. So you gotta make sure your LLC right. You gotta make sure you do this, and that.
Yep.
Because you can't be thinking small time. You want to become big time with your business.
Right. Yep. That's exactly what I said. We had somebody, she wasn't in my community at the time. She's in there now. But she was supposed to get a $50,000 grant, and she didn't have her business set up the right way, so they didn't give it to her.
And
She get another one eventually though?
I don't think she's received another one yet. I don't think so. So she missed out on a $50,000. This was recently though. But she missed out on a $50,000 opportunity just because she didn't have her business set up the right way. But I was the same. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted to say?
And here's another quote. You got to believe in yourself before others believe in you.
Oh, yep. I say it all the time. I tell people in my classes all the time, you got to believe in yourself, but you also have to invest in yourself, right? So a lot of times we want access to this grant funding, and we want access to opportunities to take our business to the next level, but we won't make an initial investment into our own vision and our own brand. So I definitely use that. I got to start giving you credit for it then, because I use something very similar all the time. With the grants, my first grant was $500. So after I got that first grant, I was like, I want more, right? Because this is free money. What are some things that you plan to do when you get access to more grant funding? Because there's more grants out there for you. So what are some things that you plan to do when you get access to grant funding?
So, like, I'll say probably buying a new car for, like, our business. Because the car we got right now is, like, it's good, it's working. But once we get the grant, we can be able to buy another car for it.
Okay.
And we don't always have to use that one.
That's good.
And it's like good use for grants. We can use that to put into our business too. So we can elevate it just like you did with yours.
That's good.
And also running ads for our business, running ads for one thing that's great too. Cause we shot a video with Tabitha Brown at the Investfest. It got like 8,000 views by her just reposting. We ran ads on it, and again 20,000. So, and I think ads, I think they're really important. Cause look, it's right here. Learn the market. Measy, he's a big artist in Mississippi. So people know him and respect him. If they see us with him, it's gonna make people wanna support us just by being around him. It's like us being on your podcast. People that like you and what you're doing, or people that like us and what we're doing. It's gonna like mutual exchange.
Absolutely. That's so dope. That's so dope. So I love that you guys you have this platform, you're amazing entrepreneurs, and now you're working on your 10th book. What are you doing to just pour into the community? Are you doing anything to pour into the community and pour into others? And of course you have the books that are teaching entrepreneurship, but is there anything else that stands out that you guys are doing?
So I think on September 24th, we got a speaking event in Jackson, Mississippi. And for that one, we'll be giving away like 200, 300 books, I think.
Oh, that's powerful.
To all the kids there so they could be able to have our books.
That's good. There's good.
And also, for our speaking events, we've always done speaking events for free. We just started getting paid for them.
Okay.
That's one way of getting back to the community. We had an event at the projects in Mississippi. We donated some planners, some of our boss books and everything.
For the get back
news
to
came out and everything.
There's a website. It's called Grants for Creators. Grantsforcreators.com, I think. And they post grants all the time for authors, for speakers, for people who are in the community and involved in the community and doing work. So I definitely want you guys to check out that website, because there's a ton of grants out there. And then people think that you have to be 18 or 21 to get access to grants. There are grants out there available for you. You just have to talk about what you're doing, but make sure you always highlight the impact that you're making. So every time you apply for a grant, talk about those speaking engagements and those events that you go to and you give back, because that's what people want to invest in. That's what grantors want to invest in. And so that's how you win grants. You talk about how you're giving back to others and not just how you're going to use it for your better good too. Mm-hmm. So there's so much money and funding out there available for you. That's so exciting. Which book is your favorite, Nick?
So I would say our children's books are the favorite. Let me sit down real quickly. So we got word search books, we got puzzle books, but I like Learn to Earn. This is one of our children's books.
Is that your first Learning to Earn? Is that the first one?
This is our first one. This is our fifth one, and our third children's book is gonna be Learning to Bank.
Okay,
that's gonna be our next one. That's what we're talking about making the cover for.
Okay, all right. Kareem, which one is your favorite?
This is our ninth book, but I would probably say Learn to Earn too.
This is our first book, so this one.
It's your baby.
First, yep.
Same for you, Khalid.
Yeah, but all of our books are equally amazing.
Oh, I like that. So no favorite. I actually just launched my first book. Well, by the time this podcast launched, my first book will be out. So I'm super excited about that. What tips do you have for me as somebody who's just starting with their first book?
Well, so I remember David saying, he was saying like, when you do your podcast, put your book in like 30-second slot, 2-minute slot, because people are going to be watching your podcast. So like you got 8,000 views on one of them, 10,000 this one. It's going to be 10,000 people that going to see your book. So you can put like a 10-second clip like, hey, you really support me? Get my new book. You know what I'm saying? It's only $20 for this right there. They going to get your book just because it's you.
That's dope. Thank you.
Look, y'all can do the same thing though. Learn the market, learn to earn. All our social media platforms are Boss Bros Universe. Cash or everything, Boss Bros Universe.
Yep, donate to us.
Any y'all have any advice for me?
Like Bug just said, just run an ad and then fit it in a couple of different sections in the video. So then because people already watch it to the end, so then they're gonna see your book, and then most people that actually supports you is going to buy your book too.
That's good.
And I would say probably, I think if it's not a children's book, I think you should get a children's book and like for that one too, so you can reach the children too, so they can understand it.
Ooh,
And probably just get the books into the schools and libraries and stuff like that.
that's really, really good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, like if it's not a children's book, you could put all the words in ChatGPT and say put it in a children's book form.
Oh, and ChatGPT will convert it over to a children's book. But I didn't think about that. So you guys have amazing brand. I'm gonna have to add you guys to my team because my team should have thought about that.
See, we got you.
So if there is somebody watching this right now and they want to launch let's just say they want to launch a series of books. I actually have a sister. She wrote a book probably 10 years ago and she's never launched it. And I think because I launched my first one, now she has like the push to kind of launch her book. But what advice do you have to my sister who's scared to launch her first book?
You know how they say, do it scared, do it worried, do all that, but as long as you do it.
That's good.
10 years, you could have had your book published for 10 years.
Published.
And running ads on everything.
Yep.
So there's no better time than the future. I mean, there's no better time than the present.
Better time than the present. I like that. That's powerful.
Like I had said, for advice to the children who's watching too, just do it.
Just do it. Like Nike, right? Mm-hmm. We all know Nike. As you guys are growing and as you guys are doing more with your books, what's next for Boss Brothers?
So I would say, my bad, but I would say us relocating to Atlanta, that's going to be a big move for us because we'll be able to be in the rooms all the time. We won't have to like drive 5 hours.
That's 6 hours. And then skip the hour, it's like 7 hours.
And it'll be like a great investment for us because once we move to Atlanta, you know everybody's in Atlanta. Everybody's in Atlanta. You can just be selling a book in the mall and you'll see a big celebrity walk by you.
Yeah, for real, cause look, the Lennox Mall, always be somebody there. We ran into Mr. EJ Powell. Probably know he be doing TikTok and stuff. He was here a little while ago. We met him at the Perimeter Mall, I believe. The Lennox Mall, it used to be people that you don't even know. You see they got the saying they got some money. You can tell they somebody, but you don't know who they is.
Yeah.
If you walk around, you see somebody.
I need some advice. Can y'all give me some advice?
What you need?
So my daughter's 14 and she's an entrepreneur and she has a TikTok page where she's making a lot of money on TikTok. And as a mom, I want her to just focus on school. She goes to regular school. And I just want her to focus on school. But I see how your mom and your father support you. And I see the success that you have from your parents supporting you. What advice do you have to me as a mom who wants her kids just to focus on school and not entrepreneurship right now? Any advice you have for me?
I mean, there's no reason to wait because you're the grant lady. She's trying to get some free money. Everybody like free money. You can get $10,000 for free by doing this. And then you can invest in this right here. You say she like doing beauty. See, you get $10,000 grant, invest in this right here. And then you can use that money to invest in your business. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I think it would probably be challenging for you guys to, attend school because you probably would be teaching the teachers. Well, I just thank you guys so much. This has been amazing. For the Boss Brothers, if the audience wanted to connect with you when they come support you and they actually get your book, the entire collection of books that you guys have, that's what they're going to go do. How do they connect with you and how do they get access to this?
Hey, Corinne, get him in.
All right. So if you want to support us or you want to just see what we're doing, keep up what we're doing, you can just go to our Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, anything, Boss Brothers Universe. You'll be able to see what we're doing next, what we've done in the past. You'll be able to see everything on all of those. And so if you can support us, clicking the link in our bio for our Instagram so you can buy our ebooks, or you can just click the link tree so you can donate to our Cash App, or just check out all of our other things we got going on.
And look, see, one of our biggest goals for this year is to sell 50,000 books.
Okay.
So go on our Instagram, Boss Brothers Universe, click that link tree, You can buy your book on Amazon. You get your ebook. You can get the ebook on your phone, have it at all times. Never be without your book.
That's good.
And also, before the end of this year, we want to get over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're like 480 right now.
Okay.
Everybody go subscribe.
Yeah, we're
Boss
gonna make
Brothers
that
Universe.
happen.
Go subscribe right now.
I have a question for you. So, learning to earn, I know that's your baby, but the Boss Brother Collections, at what age should a parent actually present this book to their kids?
Any age.
Honestly, whenever. When I'm selling the book, people ask me, like, what age group this for? I'm like, it's for anybody who can read and who want to change their life for the better. Your baby could be 1 years old, but you still for their subconscious mind. You can read the book to them. They might start saying, learn to earn or something. You never know.
What's one tip or one gem that's in learning to earn that you love, that you would encourage anybody to continue to read and do?
I think just starting writing your book, just starting your business, start opening your mind, entrepreneurship. One of the things that we teach inside the book is the 4 ways people earn money, because you can't know which one you want to do if you don't know all of them. Assets and liabilities, you can know which one you need to invest in and which one you need to start removing.
Okay.
And we're showing us working together, brotherhood and teamwork, all throughout the book. We had our car washing business together, vending machine business together. We did all this stuff together.
Okay.
So it's showing great teamwork.
That's dope.
And just a family being happy together.
So what's the 4 ways? 4 ways to earn. Tell them what the 4 ways.
Self-employed, business owner, and investor.
Okay. That's dope. That's so amazing. And I love that you guys are doing it together, like as a family, right? It's not just Nick. It's not just Khalik. It's not just Kareem. It's a family. It's the brothers. And that's unity. And it's so much power in unity and power in numbers. I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I'm going to be so excited, I feel like I would say proud auntie, right? Proud auntie to just, see the growth and, see all the amazing things that you're doing. And then, a year from now, I look back and say, hey, I had them millionaires on my podcast, or, now they're at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube instead of the 1,000 that they were trying to get. So I just tell you guys, my advice to you is just to keep going, keep thriving, keep pushing, keep applying for grants, because there's more out there available for you, and just continue to do amazing work, continue to do the work that you're doing. And there's so much success just out there, just waiting on you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I just want to thank you guys for locking into Access Granted. Any last thing that you want to add, or last piece of advice?
We want to thank you so much, Ms. Kwenta, for having us on your podcast.
No problem.
And we look forward to more opportunities with you and anybody else that want to reach out to us. All our social media platforms are
Boss Brothers Universe. You can click the link in our bio on our Instagram. It will take you to everything we got going on.
Any last thing?
And if we can do it,
You can do it too. We'll see you next time.
You guys, that was another amazing episode of Access Granted. I want you to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, I want you to go support Boss Brothers right now. See you next time on Access Granted.